Hey guys, Poppy Uru here. I'm streaming a different deck that I've just built. It's not very powerful in terms of my cards aren't very powerful, but the concept's quite good. Let's go through it here quickly. So we've got Princess Kenny, Zen Cartman, Regeneration, Choir Boy Butters, Master Ninju, Friar Jimmy, Catapult Timmy, Dog Poo, Grand Wizard Cartman, Amazingly Randy, Underpants Gnomes, and Rat Swarm. So I think the idea here is pretty obvious. You stick yourself a tank, you drop some archers and you drop some swarm units, and you've got Regen and Master Ninja in there to help you. Let's go and get some play on the go. Unfortunately, Terrace Mephisto and Nelly are kind of the number one enemies of this deck, and it doesn't really have a direct way to deal with them. A little bit out of my element here, missing that lightning bolt. So I've been toying around with a few decks this evening, taking quite a few losses, but that's part and parcel of experimenting with different decks. Right, so let's see how we get on this first match. What we really want is a tank in our opening hand, that's the ideal. Kill You Germany. Kill You Germany. It's a nice name.
I am at peace.
Okay, so his Cartman moves faster than my Cartman. So fight onto this side of the battlefield, which we want. Unfortunately. Okay, here we go. So we'll let my archers go to work here. Underpants Gnomes on the go, and then we've got rats and chickens in one go. Unfortunately, it looks like Zen Cartman's done for. I actually have I'm ready to upgrade him to level 4, but I have donated all my spare Zen Cartman cards to my team, because Mystic is not a priority for me right now. But you all should do the same, don't hoard cards, make sure that you're sharing. It makes the game better for everybody.
Check out this trick.
So the Master Ninju was a bit of a misplay there. I mean, I took the bar anyway, but it didn't really do anything. I think I'm just going to let this Timmy die and build back up to, unless my opponents quit out, I'm just going to be dropping Grand Wizard Cartman back here. However, I think this game's over. Kill You Germany's gone off to kill Germany.
I keep my bell shiny.
First victory fairly easy, but wasn't a fight to the end, so don't really like those. So at the moment I'm not in anything for my wins. I know I could refresh a PvP pack, but I'm not going to. I'm going to save my cash for opening lockers and for next weekend's fantasy event. 7 minutes left to lock a refresh. I spend a lot of the day like this. I'd love an increase on the daily locker limit. Ideally, I'd like it doubled, if not more. Starseed. Okay, Starseed. People love to do this. It's annoying, it makes me spend 5 energy for his 4, I take a bit of damage. And now I've got a damaged dog poo running to the other side. It's not brilliant, but
Program initiated. F5.
it doesn't really matter because now we've got. Okay, that's a shame. So what we need to do now really is we need to play Zen Cartman. We need to start again essentially. That, as you all know, Alien Queen Red's poison, as she says, it has no cure. So when she does that, it's only a matter of time. There's no point fighting it, there's no point wasting your regen. I don't run Purify in this deck, so I can't Purify it. Okay, so we'll start again.
Namaste, friends.
Oops. Double oops. That was a big misplay there on my behalf. 2 big misplays, but never mind. Persevere. Yeah, I never really use Underpants Gnomes. Like, I've not leveled them up even once, so they're as weak as Underpants Gnome come and completely outclassed at this level. But let's see how this does.
Check out this trick.
I'm not playing particularly well at all here, but it doesn't seem to be mattering too much. Well, if nothing else, I suppose Timmy didn't take damage there. Such a cheap play. Okay, we're just going to swarm the board. Normally you need a tank to do this. We've actually got that many units on the go here that we're probably okay. As we head into overtime, there we go, this is the position we want to be. Oh no, 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 no. Close. Did not have nothing to deal with that because I'd use them all swarming him, so. Yeah, that came down to like the last second or so, but we got the victory. And this time it was a fight all the way to the end, which we like to see. No locker to open, no pack to open, so we'll just dive straight back into this. I'm just trying to showcase this deck idea. I'm not looking to do anything particular, so probably another match, 2 matches. As long as I'm satisfied that I've showcased the deck, I'll end the video. I'm anticipating the same kind of audio problems I've experienced on my other streams, so I don't want to put too much effort into videos that ultimately are just here for testers. Tora 1990. Okay, we've got nothing great to start, so we'll drop Freya Jimmy right here at the back.
Everyone gather round.
And we've got the Zen Cartman, which is what we really want.
Here I come,
okay, right, let's just completely change our tactic here. I think we had a fireball there. I think that's what happened. Good combination. Big Gale fireball and an arrow storm, right? I see exactly what you're doing. Well, your deck is perfectly suited to beat this deck, so I really don't stand much of a chance whatsoever. A deck with arrow storm and fireball is going to beat a swarm deck every day of the week. It's just the nature of the metagame, essentially. So let's try doing something a little bit different.
Bow to the Grand Wizard.
We can't rely on the swarm.
Take this.
No, we can't really rely on the archers either, which... chances of winning this game are really quite slim, I realise that.
This will be sweet.
Doesn't mean you don't try. It just means you try and be smart and you play around the cards that you know can wreck you. Can't particularly play around Arrowstone whatsoever, but I can play around Fireball, so I will.
I'm going to stomp you into mud.
The best way, I suppose, to play around Fireball is to have two separate pushes going on. What you tend to happen when you've got fights going on, everybody focuses on the one fight at some point, and whoever naturally wins the other fight tends to go and do a bit of damage, but there's the Fireball. Wasted, thankfully. But since my cards aren't particularly strong for this level, I'm not massively hopeful of winning that exchange anyway. So what we'll try and do is just sneak Raps in at the top. All we're going to do is get that 32 damage. We just need a good reliable hit, but I don't think one's come in, so... Okay. On the off chance, if there's a way we're going to do it, it's this way. Nope. GG, well played. So yeah, if you do come up against anybody with a swarm deck, that's the perfect way to counter it. Just play Arrowstone and Fireball. Okay, I think I will stream the final match. Oh, I think we've got lockers back, sweet. So, I might actually get a reward, that'd be interesting. At some point you have to stop caring about getting rewards for your wins and you just concentrate on trying to enjoy yourself, trying to win with whatever you're playing. I'm not about rank climbing as much as I am about leveling different cards up. I like to switch my decks around. I have a main deck of play when I want to be competitive, but I don't mind taking losses if it strengthens my overall roster. Okay, so... Okay. Okay, hopefully the Gale will... Oh, he's just outside the range, that is frustrating. Okay, Ninja, go. Frustrating, I'm brand new to using Master Ninja, and I need to take into consideration the amount of time it actually takes between casting him and his Warcry to take effect, because during that time my entire push was wiped out, thereby rendering it completely useless. Okay, I think we've got a bit of connectivity issue there. Yeah, definitely we're experiencing some form of lag. Grand Wizard Cartman. Good, Wendy's targeting him, excellent. Okay, I'm going to drop Kenny in hopes that she'll use her triple shot, which she doesn't. She just lets Wendy die, which seems completely pointless, but whatever.
Everyone gather around.
Okay, logical play here. Timmy. Good thing about Timmy's got this great range. It means that even if the push at the front dies, you've got a little bit of breathing room while you try and recover the situation. Keep him alive. Oh, 6 element Randy. Absolutely love that card. I had the pleasure of using it yet, unfortunately.
This will be sweet.
Okay, and we've got full swarm mode on the go here, so we should definitely get that second bar. There we go. We've, what, 20 seconds to go.
Reincarnation better.
I believe my opponent's given up here, actually. Yep. Well, GG Poopy, whatever your name was. And it's not quite a PvP pack, but at least the end of this video comes. Hey, locker opening, woohoo! So let's see if we get anything interesting. These days I just enjoy silver mats, so PvP tickets if nothing fancy. There's nothing there I particularly want, but Shaman Token sees a lot of play at the moment. I'd be happy if he pops up. He doesn't, but we'll definitely take 53 PvP tickets, so I'm always happy for that. Lovely, thank you very much. Okay, this is Popey Uru signing off. I hope the audio worked this time, but I've got absolutely no confidence that it did. Catch you guys next time. Thank you if you watched.